Hey y'all, been a little bit of a time since I've recorded a video. Today I kind of want to talk about like what is high level, how to use high level, and kind of what I use high level for in my marketing agency. I know that a lot of people have questions on this, say like, hey, is it worth the money? Is it a pyramid scheme? Kind of how does it work? So what I've done is I've broken down like their website, their Facebook page, and then me actually using their CRM for like a use case scenario to kind of showcase how a marketing agency can use this for other people. So if we go right here, this is like GoHighLevel's Google My Business page, right? Everybody's extremely familiar with Google My Business, especially if you're in a marketing agency world. I'm sure you do this for a living. You see GoHighLevel at the top, sponsored ad, boom, all right here. Now, what is high level? High level is basically an all-in-one CRM. There is no easier way to say it than an all-in-one CRM. So you click the landing page right here, you kind of see, hey, it's not like a normal website in my opinion. It has all this information right here, kind of like a one-page funnel, if you know what I mean. Everything goes to a 14-day free trial, showcases everything they do right here within a CRM, pipeline management, sales funnels, website builder, surveys, and forms. Now, why do they showcase this right here? In reality, it's to show you how much money you can save by using your platform. So like for email marketing, you're gonna have MailChimp, you're gonna pay probably $100 a month. Website builder, Wix, WordPress, pay $30 a month. Pipeline management, probably pay like $100. And you can see all the costs right here. People use Zoho for CRM, WordPress for website building, Twilio for phone numbers, Calendly for booking. It's all these unique softwares that marketing agencies have to use that is basically in high level system where they white label a lot of it, have their own versions of it for themselves, where an agency can come in, pay high level, kind of through the pricing right here, $97 a month, $297. They also have a $497 plan, and this is key for marketing agencies to step in, use this, and offer all of these basically features to their customers. They can white label the system, put their own name on it, which is what I've done. And kind of like my opinion for high level is I highly recommend it. I use it every day in my business. I have all my businesses I use it. I don't like their website. I wish they had like a traditional website where it's like 5 or 6 pages with a page breaking down everything they do. I've had like a couple referrals who I've given their website and given this website to, and they kind of feel like, hey, like there's an information problem. I feel like high level has a huge information problem. That's kind of like why I'm making this video to talk to you. I'll be like, hey, what is high level? How does it operate? Is it useful? Can it be beneficial? So like the big problem high level faces, in my opinion, is not being able to communicate everything they do because they do so much. So if you're like a new SMMA business owner, right, or a marketing agency owner, or a social media marketer, there's so many different channels of marketing, right? And I've been doing my marketing agency for about a year and a half to almost 2 years, kind of right in there. I was a college kid, started it in college about my junior year. I actually just graduated back in May, so that's kind of fun. I've been doing my marketing agency now for say about a year and a half, probably 2 years to be honest. Just kind of slow at the start, and then made it really my full-time like job and like passion in college, my junior and senior year. So, but for high level, because it's so much of a big like platform, you're gonna have so many questions, right? So you can always go to their Facebook page, ask a question. It's really cool. Sean Clark, I'll show you this right here. Sean Clark, he's one of the CEOs for high level. They actually have a great CEO team, CEO, COO. I don't really know the wording behind that, but you can kind of see like right here, I'll just show an image. Sean Clark, he's always very, very active in the Facebook group. Like if I were to search him up right now, I'm sure I could find him. And I'll show you all just how active he is. And I'll kind of break down the platform. Let me see how do I do this. Yeah, you can just see he's constantly posting. And I mean, they added him right here. I wonder if, yeah, he responded right here. That's pretty cool. Very rarely do you see a CEO, co-founder like him constantly responding in a Facebook chat for like a group of people. So I mean, they have a 74,000 member community, which is pretty big. But enough kind of explaining high level. Let me show it to you all in detail. My best use case for high level for marketing agencies would be, this is a platform that you can use on a day-to-day basis, and also a platform that you can give your customers for them to use on a day-to-day basis, offering your own CRM to them free of charge, and that way they can operate and use it in addition to your marketing service. So like people who do traditional marketing, right, they have a really high churn rate. Businesses will hire them for marketing, they'll like their marketing, they'll try it out for like 3 to 4 months, and they'll be like, yeah, like, I like the marketing, but I just feel like I could do this myself, or money's a little bit tight, or I know I'm paying for ads, so I'm not really seeing return on investment. That's how traditional marketing agency businesses go. Now, once you've been doing this for like a year, you kind of get some experience, you can really get your customers really good results, but I mean, kind of the initial 3-4 months in business is kind of shaky. You don't have as much as experience as your competition. There's a huge learning curve. You're learning something every day. This is a tool that, say you're just doing social media posts for business, right? You're only charging like $400 or $500 a month. You're doing social media posts, 4 to 5 posts a week, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and the business is like, yeah, I'm actually getting really good results. People are commenting and responding. I'm running Facebook ads in addition. I'm just having a hard time responding to every DM. Well, that's something for high level. You can integrate your Google My Business chat. I actually think they're going away with that, ironically enough. But you can put a live website widget on your website. You can connect your Facebook and Messenger directly in here. You can get a business number, set the business number, and integrate all that in the conversation section right here. So I mean, if I were a business, right, and I'm struggling, like I'm probably a business owner, I got 2 to 3 employees, we're probably doing about $250,000 a year in revenue, not profit, revenue, probably netting profit around like 80K a year after employees. That's just kind of like take home pay for the owner. I mean, you're not making too much money. This is something you can go do social media marketing for them for like $400 a month, add on the system for free, and the only cost you're gonna have is like your monthly subscription cost, which I'm gonna break that down in a minute as well. But this is a powerful tool to give to businesses for them to use. And the conversation section right here, you can have emails come in, phone calls come in, text come in, Facebook Messenger DMs come in, Instagram Messenger DMs come in, Google My Business chat DMs come in. You can have all that for one business show up in the conversation tab. For calendars, you can set a simple booking calendar for a customer. They have like a service calendar, simple calendar, all 5 of these options right here. And this is really big for like different businesses, right? So if you get a business a phone number and you put them on a calendar, and then you set up like a custom automation funnel for them, where if the customer goes to a specific link, they can book on a specific calendar and then be reminded 24 hours prior, an hour prior. This is kind of like the workflow for it. I'll just do a quick one right here. Actually, I don't even have a test number, so I'll do that. So like for my staff, right, I could go here, add a staff member. I'm just gonna do like Cody. That's my first name, last name. Nice to meet all y'all. My email. Do like I prefer for everybody not to have my phone number. I'll do my business phone number. 884-74774. So not gonna work. Let me check. There you go. That's just a little placeholder number. You can add that right here. Oh, never mind. Sorry. That's funny. Let me try this right here. Cody Cannell, FB.com. So cool. Phone number, boom, right here. Now this is like how you would set up an employee. You can add them as permissions right here if you only want them to have access to like the conversation tab, not a website tab, not Facebook ad reporting, all of this right here. You can kind of turn off their permissions. That way they only can see what you want them to see. Now a lot of people will try to upsell a CRM, be like you only have access to the conversation tab and the pipeline tracking, so opportunities and conversations. A lot of people will only do these 2 with like the dashboard. That way you can track the stats from opportunities from the sales pipeline, track the conversations right here, and not give access to everything else. And then it'll do like an upsell, or you can have the CRM for like $200 a month just for those three, and then upsell the whole CRM for like $400 or $500 a month. Personally, me, it's not my cup of tea. I kind of like to really over deliver for my customers initially. So I give every customer I work with my CRM. I don't even charge them for it. Kind of my mindset is, if I can work with a business and I can over deliver for them and get them really good results and just do everything I possibly can, I want to make it where I give the business so much value they would never think about leaving me. Where they're like, hey, Cody handles everything. So like a lot of times I'll have customers text me 11 o'clock at night, midnight at night, and do I like it? I prefer if they waited. But I mean, just in this SMA world of having a marketing agency, it's so competitive right now. I'm gonna make a video on AI in the marketing agency world as well. But in this business, it's so competitive. One way I like to set myself apart is over deliver as much value as I can. I do that by really going above and beyond my service package I offer people, and I like to give everybody access to the CRM when I can. I mean, the CRM doesn't cost too much for like an agency perspective. Once you get a few customers, the phone number rebilling, email rebilling isn't much at all. I don't even charge that for them. I'll just eat the cost, take out my profit margin. This is just a strategic thing you can do to over deliver value to your customers, and I would highly recommend it. If anybody has any questions, I'm gonna link my Calendly link in the description of this video. Feel free to book a call with me one-on-one. Happy to connect, kind of walk y'all through it. I am an affiliate for this program as well, so if anybody does sign up under my link, I do get a commission. Normally what I'll do is I'll charge like pretty high for my hourly rate, just because I don't really like to do one-on-one mentorship. But if anybody goes under my affiliate link and goes through there and signs up, I'll do free mentorship one-on-one for whoever signs up throughout my link. That's kind of the way I can like set myself apart from other competitors. A lot of people really have like, hey, you sign up under my link, you get all my funnels, snapshots, everything. I'll do free mentorship. I'm gonna eventually release like a mentorship course, mentorship program down the road. That's probably gonna be something like 3-4 months from now. I wanna put out a ton of free value initially, a ton of free content, and just make myself available to people like in the community who have questions. That's kind of my thought process. I watched a lot of people who, as a booking calendar, who put out a ton of free value. For me, I think that's the best way I can go, is just give y'all as much information as possible, try to be my best, be available, let y'all book calls with me, all of that, where I could be there if y'all need me for questions. So, I mean, if you are interested in this system, I do make an affiliate commission, but I'm more than happy to show it to you. You get a free 28-day trial. It's not like you have to sign up and pay or anything. You get a free 28-day free trial to see if you're successful. And really for like my mindset is, if people sign up with my mentorship, because I've been doing this for a while, I know what I'm doing, I'm pretty successful at it. I don't think if people sign up with my mentorship are gonna fail. I've mentored one kid already. I say kid, because I just graduated college, so I'm like freshly out of college. This guy, he's my friend, I'm not gonna say his name, he's about to be a junior in college. I started teaching him how to build a marketing agency back in December, and I think he's gonna do hopefully 6,000 for July. He did 4,000 for June. And he also didn't take it as serious as a college student as I did. I was probably working 70-hour weeks during school week just on this alone. So I was really like locking in and giving it everything I had. He was probably working like 30. But now in the summer he's really locking in and giving everything he has. But this does show you that like in this world, if you're extremely dedicated, extremely calculated in your time, and are willing to really work your butt off and learn and shadow people and get your name out there, you can become really successful. And that's like what I've done in my mind, is like, I'm not extremely successful, but I have put a ton of time and a ton of effort into this, where I feel like if people want help, just reach out to me. I'm happy to hop on a free call with you. Happy to explain how I can like really showcase my value. For a mentorship program, I'm not really releasing that yet. I don't really want to. I want to do free value first. I'll do that down the road. But for high level, kind of getting back to the topic, we went off on a little rant. Conversations, this is how you communicate with customers. For a calendar section, this is how customers can book for a business for you, or if like me to y'all, I'll put my calendar link in the description. If y'all want to book a free call with me, ask me questions. As of now, I can make the time for it. Now, 5 months from now, a year from now, people book a call, I might not be available. I might have too much on my plate. But for now, I'm happy to take a call with anybody, walk them through it, give them free advice, not going to charge anything for my time, just because I kind of want to give back and help people out so I can get my name out there more and more in this community. But for calendar, people can book a call on there. Contacts, this is how you can add somebody as a contact in your CRM. So, like for me, my email is contact@CodyCavanaugh. And I can do phone, 972-884-4774. That's my phone number. And put it right here. I can add myself as a contact, have everything here. And then adding a contact to the CRM gives you so many capabilities. You can click right here, send SMS, send email. I should have waited. So you can send an email, you can make a template from name, from email, email subject, send it to the contact you selected, send all at once, send out scheduled time, send in drip mode. Drip mode is a really fancy word for saying, hey, I'm gonna send one email a minute, or I mean, you can actually even pick the timing, right? So you want to do one email a minute, one email every 5 minutes, one email every 10 minutes. It's really whatever you want. But drip mode is basically this program where you can say, hey, I have 1,000 emails, right? I don't want to get flagged for spam. I haven't authenticated them. This is just a cold email list I bought from like Upwork or even online. There's some like sketchy websites you can buy email lists from, which I do not partake in. I do not recommend it. I recommend actually going in person and getting your name out there and shaking hands and introducing yourself face to face. I'm going to make a whole video on how to get your name out there after this probably. So if I'm wearing the same shirt, that's why. But drip mode is really cool. You can do one-on-one, like one email a minute, 2 emails every 5 minutes. You can just set up your kind of sequence and it'll send it out automatically. Same for text right here. You can do a text where it's all at one, where you have 100 contacts, you send it all at one, it'll text every contact immediately. Or schedule time, pretty basic. You schedule time for the whole text throughout. Or drip mode, 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. One text, 1 minute. One text, 1 minute. Drip mode's great because you don't want to get your phone flagged for spam. That's like a huge thing people don't know is like, hey, you can actually have some pretty severe consequences to a phone number, to an email, and you just send it all at once. Like there's some pretty negative side effects that I wouldn't recommend. Now, kind of moving on, opportunities right here. This is a sales pipeline. You can click add opportunities, create a pipeline, and do sales. And so you have customer representatives, right? You have cold callers, you have VAs, or you give high level to business. They can create a sales pipeline for, hey, if I'm a roofing contractor, I have 15 quotes out right now. Let me add a sales pipeline for every person on my quote with an opportunity value so you can track it. So like normally what I'll do is I'll do like hot leads. Actually, I'll switch it. I'll do cold leads, and I'll have this be above hot leads. I'll do had meeting. So like this is like my sales pipeline as a marketing business owner. To other people is I'm very big on like in-person meetings, right? I like to put a name to a face. I like to shake a hand, and I feel like there's a lot of trust built there. A lot of people in this industry are really lazy. They don't want to go meet somebody in person. They just want to sit behind their computer on their couch all day. I like to get after it and go meet people. So like for me, this will be my pipeline right here. I'll have cold leads, hot leads, have meetings, send proposal, other. This is for my marketing business, right? So the pipeline will be different for every business. But for me, I'm meeting with people, introducing myself, and I'm a custom fit for every person. One person wants SEO, one person wants Google ads, one person wants a full package, one person wants just social media. It's gonna get real complicated real quick. So what you can do is click add new opportunity, Cody Cavanaugh, email, phone, boom. You can click stage. Let's say me and Cody had a meeting, or That's weird because that's my name. And the meeting went really well. He's on board. He wants to see it in writing. Say we talk about, really complicated website build, and it's gonna be a $3,000 website. Pretty fair pricing for a really complicated build. You can add them right here, send proposal. Now, say you're talking to a ton of people, right? Which I actually recommend you don't. I recommend you keep your book small, that way you can over deliver and grow your word of mouth and referrals. But for notes right here, you can do had great meeting, remodeling company. Say I own a remodeling company, interested in DFW area. I live in DFW. Wants 3K website, 50% up front, 50% at completion. Boom. So you can just write quick notes. Told 2-week turn around time. Boom. I would just do something like this, right? So I would create a note. I do Cody Kavanaugh. Say I was meeting with a prospect who was named that. I do that, write the value, write a note of what it was about with the date and the time. That way I could go reference it and just put them on here. That way if I wake up in the morning, I want to track who I've worked with, how it goes, I'm just going to have this right here and send it to them. And that way I can be like, hey, I sent them a proposal. Let me wake up. It's been a week. I never heard back. Send a proposal. It's in this section. Let me just click my contact right here and I'm going to send them a text. I'm going to follow up with them. I'm going to send them an email. Now, because I haven't gone through and purchased the phone number on the test sub account I made, it's obviously not going to go through. But you can just send a text right here and click send, and normally the text will go through and send. It says unsuccessful because I don't have a phone number bought. And let me see if it'll actually give us an error message. Yeah, no number associated with a Twilio account. For every high level account, you have to get a Twilio phone number, and then it grade it through there. But you can always move it around. Have it here. Say a week goes by, I don't hear back from them. What I'll do is you can always tag it and do here, or you can assign a task. So if I'm really interested in the customer, need to follow up, highly motivated. He wants it, not the right time. Cody, call him in a week. I can assign it to Cody, and I can do a due date of the 9th. And 8/21, probably make that AM, not PM. That way I can call in the morning, let them think about it all day. I can add a task. What I can do is I can make it when every task is due, so like in a week from now, right? Because it's July 1st actually. It's crazy how time moves. You can have your whole pipeline, see everything right here. You can see, hey, in 8 days it's due. Now, if I go to all, you can see the all tasks you've done. It's a really good tool. Now, I'll check it off, obviously, once I complete it. And if I had it in pending, do all, it would disappear because it's been completed, right? Say I forget about it. Say I completely forget about it. I don't check my pipeline at all. What I can do is when it expires on this date and that time, I can send a text notification and email and be like, hey, you need to follow up with this lead. That way you don't have to forget. This is an amazing tool for business owners communicating with sales prospects, for marketing agency people communicating with other prospects. It's just a great tool for pipeline tracking. Payments, really easy, really self-explanatory. It's you have a customer, you want to be able to bill them. You set up a Stripe account, you connect it, you press send, and you can send the customer an actual invoice connected to an online payment link where they can pay online via credit card. It is super helpful and beneficial. Granted, Stripe does take a 3% payment processing fee. I think it's like 3.1 or 3.2, to be honest. It's pretty expensive. But, it's just the cost of doing business. If paying that fee is your worst problem you got a pretty good problem on your hands, I can't lie. But over here, you got marketing, social media planner, emails. You can send email marketing through here. You can do a social planner through here. You can create templates for emails. GoHighLevel is really cool, really cool how they have tons of templates for everything. And let's see if I can pull this up. Campaigns, create campaign. I might have forgot how to do this. Design editor. Yeah, I really did. That's not good. I need to go back and refresh how to do it. But for emails, you just drag and drop, click send now, schedule, kind of the drip campaign how I talked about. How you can do title, preview, recipients, start at time, end at time from email. You can do one email after another for one email per 1 minute. Super helpful, right? Let's see, yeah, templates right here. Let's see, email template. So you can create your own template. They used to have, they have it in here somewhere. I forget where it is, but GoHighLevel has about like a million. It's not a million. I'm exaggerating, but I'd say like probably 3,000 or 4,000 of pre-built emails templates that you can use and use in here for your own emails. Like for right here. So let me show you websites. So something super cool with GoHighLevel is you can host unlimited websites on your package. Say you're building websites for people on WordPress, Wix, probably Wix to be honest. If you're building them on WordPress, you're probably not going to switch to GoHighLevel. But for Wix, you're probably paying about $20 to $30 a month just for their template and hosting. You can have 100 websites in here on GoHighLevel and only pay $100 a month. It's nothing crazy. Now, why would you do that? I'd probably build them on WordPress. If you're beginning website builder, you can use GoHighLevel. They have all these amazing templates right here that you can just kind of see. Like this is like a pretty good roofing template. It's not finished. It needs to be worked on, but if you're trying to build a quick website, say $500, $1,000, and you just like, hey, they don't care how it looks, they just need something now. Use a template, build a website in an hour. Take the website, ChatGPT the text, use Midjourney for photos or stock images. You can knock out a website in an hour to 2 hours if you work hard on it. Memberships for a course, community right here. You can create basically your own paid program. I mean, it's really like school to be honest. So like school, you can right here. I just joined a person's group not too long ago. Preston Road, System Integrator. Pretty good group. I'm not gonna comment on it yet. It's really beneficial for when I wanted it. I wanted to learn a lot about automation really quickly, and it helped me in that aspect of, hey, this saves me a lot of time. Did it accomplish my exact goal I wanted it to do? No, because he's an automation program, and I'm a marketing agency service based, where I do social media marketing, Google Ads, website design, SEO, implement a CRM, Facebook marketing. Like I kind of do a lot. I have probably 11 different services I offer, where he just comes in more as a consultant and will automate your business. So I'm not going to comment too much on that, but you can see there's so many groups in here that people can join, free, $50 a month, paid. My group I paid for was like 1,000. But for GoHighLevel, they have their own group feature where instead of using school, you can have everything in here and build a custom automation with a workflow for it, which is really freaking cool. I would recommend using GoHighLevel for everything you can, just because you can keep everything in one place and keep your costs down. I forget how much school charges to have a course via there. I actually haven't checked in a while, so I forget what it is, if it costs money or not. I know it costs money to join a group, but GoHighLevel you can definitely have membership groups for. If any of you watch this video, straight your own GoHighLevel account, get really good at SMMA, and really develop your whole marketing company. I'm sure some of y'all will create a course one day. I'll probably create one down the road. But for like reputation, so for like Google My Business profile, like this, right? You have 2,710 reviews. That's a lot of freaking reviews. What you can do is you can connect your Google My Business profile right here to the reputation section and send out text to each customer asking for them to leave you a review. And then you can send them a link to this right here, or then you can basically send them a text for this link and it'll automatically pop up with a review link to leave a review. One thing about GoHighLevel is I love it. Their customer support is a little bit bad at times. It really depends on what you do. So like right here, they're all really good reviews, except for this one. I don't know what that's about. He was probably pretty frustrated. I saw one review on here. I was in top one. Dev and customer care. That's the one area they lack, is customer care and dev work. Basically, there'll be a lot of bugs in this system that you'll have to work around and find out how to fix. That is my only negative. It is my only negative. But when you encounter the bugs and processes in the system that are difficult, you're gonna have a hard time. But as of now, there's no better solution on the market than HighLevel. Point blank, there's not. If there was, I pay HighLevel $500 a month. It's a pretty big expense. I can't get rid of HighLevel if I wanted to. I need it for my business. I need it for the businesses I work with, and I would really recommend it. Kind of the last thing I was gonna touch on before I go. Let me see how I can edit this right here. Video capture device. Oh, screen capture. I'm gonna turn that off. Remove. Boom. All right, sweet. Y'all can see me now, full screen. Let's go. So kind of for me, right, for HighLevel, my overall opinion is I really like the system. I would highly recommend it. It does have some caveats. Customer support is not the best. But for $100 a month, $300 a month, or for the full package plan for me, like $500 a month is what I currently pay. You just save so much money in the long run. I use it for Twilio, I use it for Mailgun, I use it for pipeline tracking, I use it for everything in my business. I give it to my customers I work with normally for free of charge, and it's a great way to be able to over-deliver value to them, where they're really happy, you're really happy, and you're building a relationship where they have questions, they can call you and ask you. And in all honesty, the best way you can do an SMMA is to set yourself apart. You can always be available, you can always over-deliver value, and that's really what I try to work on for people, is always being available, which sucks at times, it really does. If you're getting a call at 12 o'clock at night and you're hanging out with friends or you're about to go to bed and their system's not working right and it's just a simple error on their end and you can't tell them it's an error. You just have to troubleshoot it with them and tell them how to fix it, or go in there and fix it for them. But for any marketing agency looking to use it, definitely reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through it more one-on-one. This is really a quick overview of the system. I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. Made a huge progress since my last video. Definitely gonna have like a breakdown, longer video in the future for it. But I just kind of wanted to showcase my system I use on a day-to-day basis, walk y'all through it, and really show the value that helps me give customers and helps my agency. So if y'all have any questions, just book a call with me, leave a comment, I'll make sure to respond. But for anybody in this industry or who wants to be in this industry, HighLevel is a great place to start. Website design is a great place to start. And I would just say really give it your all of everything you have and then go from there. Thank you.